Hello everyone, this is Meiping from CGTN Digital reporting live at the 2019 Summer Davos, which is held in Dalian from July 1st to the 3rd. This year's Summer Davos has been showing a variety of technology elements. For example, the venue is covered by 5G network, and technology experience zone can be found in multiple locations inside of the venue. And behind me is the tech zone. So for the next 20 minutes, we're going to go out there and I'm going to show you some cool techs. Let's go. You can see from the beginning, the stair actually provides us some hints of what's happening up there, which includes hospitals of the future, facial recognition, and artificial intelligence. Okay, seems like we're arrived at our first stop. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, hello, we're from CGTN.
Hi.
So can you just tell me a little bit about what is this system looks like, a future hospital?
Yeah, sure. This is a Da Vinci surgical system. It's Da Vinci Xi. Those three components are integrated together to operate on patients. This is a surgeon console. The surgeon sits in here and use the hand controllers. It translates the surgeon's movement to the patient card movement. And you can see that this is a patient card, and this is a model of patient's abdomen. Mm-hmm. Every movement of our surgical instrument come directly from the surgeon console, under direct control of our surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this a long distance system or is just?
No, it's an integrated system in all three components in one OR room, connected by cable. Yeah.
So why is this better than doctor to operate surgeries directly on the patients?
First of all, it's minimally invasive surgery. Instead of cutting the patient's abdomen, like open surgery, we leave a long scar. We make incisions, small incisions, only like 3 or 4 incisions. Mm-hmm. So it's less blood loss and better, faster dischargement from the hospital, mm-hmm. and also less chances of infection.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So can this one help doctor to actually improve their skills? Like for example, some really aged doctors, old doctors, maybe sometimes they are not really stable with their hands. So can this one help with this?
Yeah, definitely. During some very complicated surgeries, doctors stand by the patient for 10 or 20 hours to do it. They will be fatigued or shaking their hands. But with our system, they can sit in the surgeon console comfortably and do the surgery. It's tremor filtered. All the tremors are filtered out. Yeah.
So is this system already applied in some of the hospitals?
Yes, there are 87 systems in China mainland right now, and 11 in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the further use of the system? Is it going to be improved in some other ways, maybe in other form? For example, maybe it supports long distance surgery in some days?
Future is everything is possible in the future, and we're probably going to make it more slimmer, mm-hmm. and smaller sizes. Yeah.
So you can fit in all kinds of hospitals, like in big cities, small cities, right?
Yeah. Okay. And now the system is used in urology, gynecology, thoracic, cardiac, and also pediatrics. Because babies, they have a really small abdomen. This is really good using surgeries on babies.
Cool. So can I try it? I know someone's over there, but can I wait for my turn to try the next?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
But don't worry, the patient is okay now.
Okay, okay. I think although I don't have any doctor skills, I think I won't kill the rose.
I've been practicing twice already, so I know how to do that if you need
How
any.
do you feel? How do you feel about the system?
Oh, it's great. It's really great. Yeah.
Is it easy to operate?
Yeah.
For a beginner?
Yeah, for a beginner, yes.
So,
I feel very competent
mm-hmm.
now.
Nice.
Thanks to Cecil.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Can you hold this for me? Thank you. Okay, so what do I do?
Put your fingers on those 2 buttons.
Okay.
Same for that one too. And your head in.
Oh, okay. So from the screen, yeah, I can hear myself and also see a screen which there's a rose in front of me. This is supposed to be my patient, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just pick it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm picking up the rose, which is my patient. Ah, it's dead. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Oh, the robotic arms are actually a little heavy, which is good because it gives you back reacts. Like you can feel that you are actually moving the arm here and there. Okay. Whoa. And I'm going to try to tear one of the petal off. Okay. Ugh. Cool. It's actually really easy to operate because it's just like using your fingers to tear the rose. Maybe I shouldn't be this violent. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, interesting. So I noticed some of these things you can step on it. What's these for?
Those are energy paddles.
Okay.
Energy paddles. We don't have energy instruments here.
So these are the energy pedals
for cut and coag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's for more complicated operations,
surgeries,
right?
yeah.
So not the rose is okay with just robotic arms.
You don't want to burn the rose.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This has been really fun, and yeah, hopefully doctors can operate surgeries easier with this robotic arm system. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move to our next stop. So the theme is the human elements on the wall over there, and we can see 3 rooms. I think they're demonstrating the same thing. Well, let's have a look of what's over there. Okay, seems like this room is empty. Let's find someone to explain what this is. Okay, they're finding someone to tell us about this system. Okay, hi. Hello. So can you we're CGTN, and can you tell me about what is the system? What's this for?
So this is digital mimic, where we replace your face with someone else's face using just one picture of the other person's face.
Okay.
Using machine learning and AI.
Can I give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'm just standing up here. Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, my face is in the circle on the screen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So take a look at the camera.
Okay.
And keep a neutral expression with your mouth closed. So now it's tracking your
Oh, okay. So I look like an avatar. Okay. So I can try different people, right? Those famous people. Let's try Audrey Hepburn first. Oh, this is her face. Apparently, I don't. Although she's so beautiful, but I don't look good with her face. Okay. So can I try another one? Maybe a male. I want to see Bruce Lee. This has been not a really good experience with his face, but still. Okay. I don't look good in this. Okay. Can I try another one? Just to, maybe Teresa 10. I don't, almost fell. Okay. Okay, this is me in Teresa 10's face. We don't look alike from our face shape, but still interesting. Okay, so is this a real-time face changing, or is
Right. So this is using a single input picture of Teresa Tang.
okay?
It generates all the expressions that you see using AI and neural networks. And because it uses only a single picture, it's able to run very fast and be in real time.
Okay, so I noticed there's a ban last month in San Francisco for police to use this kind of facial recognition system on civilians. So is this system going to be dangerous in some way because there's privacy issues?
Yeah, the whole idea that we're trying to warn people about here is that it's becoming easier and easier to fake video, use someone else's identity in video and have it be convincing.
Yes.
So you could conceivably have people, creating fake evidence and, framing people, stuff like that. We kind of already see this with fake news that's been kind of circulating.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll see more of that in the future.
So what do you think about the regulation? Should there be regulations for this kind of facial recognition technology?
Yeah, with any kind of new technology, there's always going to be people who use it for good and people who use it for bad. And I think the key is to recognize the dangers and how to combat them. So here at Pinscreen, we're actually working with UC Berkeley and DARPA and the U.S. government to develop techniques to detect video that's been altered by AI, so we can better be informed about these things.
So what is the current application of this facial recognition system?
Well, so this technology, with one single input picture, we can choose to put another person's face onto an actor. So you could, for example, bring someone who's passed away back to life onto the big screen.
Exactly.
Yes, and that was similar to what was in Fast and Furious with Paul Walker.
Okay.
So that kind of technology. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. This is fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're moving to our last stop of this tech experience zone. It's a pretty small area, but it's kind of interesting. From the smart robotic arms for doctor to operate surgeries, and the second one we have the facial recognition system, which helps me to change my face to famous people, including Bruce Lee, the male, and female as well, Teresa Tan. And we're arriving at our last stop, which is, let's see what this is. It's called Biometric Mirror, and it looks really interesting. We have a lot of people trying stuff here, and we can see there's a lot of attribute on the screen, and it seems like it's evaluating your personality through just scanning your face. Well, let's see if we can get in turn and give a try. Hi, hello, we're CGTN.
Hi.
So what is this system? It looks really fun. A lot of people are trying.
Thank you. This is the Biometric Mirror. So it's an AI that takes a photo of your face, and it will tell us your personality.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Can I give a try as well?
Please, would you like to try it in English or in Chinese?
In English.
In English, all right.
Turn into English.
Okay, thank you. Just give us a moment. So this project is actually interesting because we're not necessarily displaying a product. We're actually from the University of Melbourne.
Okay, so it's a university project.
Yes, yeah. So we're actually trying to get people to think more about digital ethics and less about making an accurate AI that can read your personality. So for us to work better to make it more accurate would actually be kind of unethical. So why don't you step on in and we can see your personality.
So this is already the English system, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
So whenever you're ready, if
I'm
you
ready.
consent, just raise one of your arms.
Okay.
Yep, there we
Oh,
go.
I'm in.
Yeah,
okay.
you're in. Raise your hand. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so it's starting.
Yes, yeah. So we have now taken a photo of your face, and we're comparing it with a database of about 10,000 images. And so these images were not self-reported for the characteristics. Also, it thinks you're a 20-year-old female. How do you feel
Wow,
about that?
that's a compliment. I'm years past 20 years old, but still, thank you.
Well, the AI thinks you look great anyway. So these things like emotion and kindness, they weren't actually reported by the people who gave us the photo or who provided the photos. So these photos were actually rated and tagged by other responders. So we had, over 1,000 responders looked at each of the photos and said, oh, this person looks really unique, but very irresponsible. So in a way, it's more what other people are thinking about you based on an image of your face. Yeah. So that creates an interesting social impact, right? Because when you're standing here and being judged by the AI, you get this feeling of dissonance. I'm not weird. I'm not ugly.
My attractiveness is low. I don't agree.
I mean, clearly it's wrong.
It's a wrong judgment.
But this is what we're asking people to question AI, because a lot of the time you might see an interface like this that looks kind of old school, and you say, all right, the computer says that I must be irresponsible, or the computer says that I'm not suited for the job, or whatever the conclusion is. And we want people to question the kind of social impact of decision making by AI, and question the potential bias as well, like what is the original data set? What were the demographics of the people that rated the data?
Exactly. So in your opinion, how do we deal with the AI bias in the future? Because most of the data are controlled by big companies right now, and most of the companies are in the Western countries.
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think public outreach is kind of a first step. So if more people are aware of the potential issues with AI, then more people will care about it as an issue, and we can barrack for things like regulation and policy, which are really important. The other thing that we really encourage at the University of Melbourne is transparency in AI. So often AI is just seen as a black box with a decision that comes out. But what are the data inputs? Whatever data you use, there is a human element, and that means there's bias.
So let's check about my results by the machine. So, okay, we know I'm a 20-year-old female. Thank you. And yeah, I'm not exactly Caucasian, but probably I just put on too many makeups this morning. It's just because of that. And I am happy right now, I agree. Kindness is high, happiness is high, uniqueness is high, that's a good news. And I think I'm a responsible person, but yeah, and the attractiveness we just talked about, I don't agree. And yeah, sociability, yeah, I agree with that. Introversion, yeah, average, that's okay. Aggressiveness, sometimes I'm aggressive, but it's okay. Weirdness, average. I'm not a weirdo, but I'm okay. And emotional stability, average. Wow. Yeah, apparently, just as we said, I don't agree some of the judgments, but this is just the AI talking, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, do you think in the future maybe we can develop some of accurate AI for personal analysis?
Well, that's a really interesting question, because it's actually more of an ethical question, and it's the kind of thing that we're questioning right now. So for me personally, I would find it really hard to be comfortable with an AI judging me based off of something like my face. And I'm not sure if there are any inputs that I would say, okay, yeah, so you've got my face, you've got 10 minutes of talking to me, you've got my biometric data, you know my star sign, my blood type. How much information is enough, and how much of it actually has meaning in terms of science and that kind of thing? So for me, I don't know if there's any amount of information I could give a computer to tell me who I am. But
yeah. It's really a project that makes us think about the future of AI and the ethics of artificial intelligence. Right? Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, it makes us think. And yeah, this is everything we have in this tech zone area. And yeah, through our live stream we got some comments from our netizens, and yeah, most of them saying that Dalian is a good city and they wish they could be here. And also some people like the rose. Let me see. So I got a face like, okay, so and some people just saying that I want to try this face changing system and maybe just change my face to my cousins. Yeah, probably you can try it. Okay, so yeah. So this is everything we have for this live stream, and we're near the end. And CGTN Digital will continue to bring you more tech and science contents. So please stay tuned. Have a good day. Bye bye.